Happy Wednesday, everyone. So sorry for being late, but welcome back to Pinky Who Art's live painting sessions, where I share my watercolor and gouache process with you guys and share what I'm working on, my latest creative endeavor and whatnot. If you're just finding out about me, if you're joining and haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, repost, follow button. Any little bit really helps, and I appreciate that. And oh, Happy New Year, guys. Last week I streamed the last day of 2025 and got to celebrate Happy New Year with some of you guys. It was super exciting, but now here we are in 2026. I don't know how you guys feel about the year overall, but I certainly feel kind of hopeful, kind of excited. But, with all that feeling aside, we still have to do the work that we have to do. And for me, that is create even more art with you guys. Good morning, Trevor. Thank you so much for stopping by, being here, waiting for me. Um, I guess we can get started. I have my two paintings that I did last week up here. I actually got to finish it because they are a little small, so I was able to get them done pretty quickly, actually. So I'll get closer. You guys can see how it turned out. I really like how they turned out. And then today I'm working on two more paintings at the same time. They're not really related per se, but I find that having two paintings going on at the same time was good for me because when one thing dries, I can work on the other one. But also, I guess, when you work on a big painting, you get bored sometimes, and then I can switch them back and forth and hopefully keep a fresh mind going. Um, yeah, I'm pretty excited about the paintings today. So let's take a look at what I'm working on today, and then I'll show you what I finished last week. And then you guys can tell me about how your New Year's been, how your past week has been, and all that good stuff. Woohoo! Beautiful. Thank you so much, Trevor. I remember I said that those paintings might be awesome if I had a pink frame for them. So I'm actually really thinking about that. Maybe when I put these in my Etsy shop, I'll do that as an option. But yes, let's take a look. This is painting one of the set. It's a color of pinks and blues, these two flowers on the branch. Pretty straightforward. And then this another set two. There are three flowers on this one. They're very similar in colors and composition, but they're obviously very different. And I thought, if anybody wants to pick up both paintings and have a set and take up some of your wall, this might be way easier to envision than, two complete different colors, for example. There you have it. And then today I am working on two other paintings, and like I mentioned earlier. Looks stunning. Oh, thank you so much, Trevor. I know I really love the pink color and whatnot, for obvious reasons. But I thought last time I did mention I just want to work on something fun, and that's kind of what I'm doing. And then today I kind of start on the background already. This one is very similar composition, I just realized, but I do plan to do a complete different colors, so they might be different. And I have my little orb bed here, is kind of tugging on this bud branch here. And then she is kind of when I drew this, I was like, is there gonna be a tongue? Is there gonna be an eye? I don't know, but she's this tentacle feeling and touching the bud. It's New Year's, we're feeling friendly, I guess. And then this is the second one I've planned, which is very different. These flowers are much smaller. This is very true in the Ikebana formation where you got the top branch to the shin, so, and tie. And each of them are kind of arranged properly. Also, we have a little orbed here, kind of just chilling at the bottom, having her feet up. I kind of envisioned I should be hiding in the shadow, so it will make more sense when I have the area colored, I think. Uh, looks Love that idea, pink frame too. Yeah, I think that'll be super fun, so I'm gonna do that. And then today, just earlier as I was prepping for this painting, I had this thought that maybe um, I think I want to paint this piece slightly differently today than how I usually do. And I think it might be better for maybe better for the outcome. Who knows? Um, let's see. I'm gonna set my painting right here. We'll start with this top part. Yeah. All right. Sit tight. Grab your drink. Grab your coffee, whatever you're drinking today, and then let's get started. Trevor says, love the new one too. Oh, thank you. I know. Do you like all my floral explorations? I feel like I'm getting kind of wild with them, but which is, in the best way possible. Okay, let me mix some paints. I'm gonna this painting as you see that I kind of washed the background in this um warm ochre mustard yellow color. Could be more of a mm, more toned, more earthy tone, I guess. Not the ones I just did, which was super bright, which is super bright. Okay, so let me mix my two colors that I plan to use. So yeah, Trevor, whoever's here, just starting and finding out about me and whatnot, drop by and say hi. I would love to know more about you. And then Trevor, how's your week been? I know this past week flew by so fast. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So yeah, I mentioned I'm gonna paint this painting slightly differently because usually I go from, the center, the brightest part, the focal point, they kind of come out. But I think today, to respect the nature of watercolor, I want to go the opposite, which I'm gonna layering all the more fainted colors first, and it gradually gets more intense in the middle. And I think I'm gonna use gouache to do the really intense part along with my little orbit. So thank you. So we'll see. We'll see how it flourishes. Okay. Mm. Let me get a blender brush on my hand. Right now, I'm going in with this really pale, what color is this? Oh my gosh, vermilion red, one of my favorite colors. And that's what I'm using right now. I'm so glad I live streamed last week because it's like if I wait any more time or let any more time passes by, I'm gonna forget how to paint, basically. They left just yesterday. Oh, I'm sure it was nice to spend some time with the fam. And I know last time we talked, you already celebrate your New Year's, basically. But yes, I compare this week, the year right after the week right after New Year's is like the cleaning up the all the cobweb in your brain from the break from the holidays. Even though I feel like I never really stopped working, but there was definitely few days I was like I'm gonna just not do anything. And I bet many of you will feel the same way. Oh, it's good to hear. So you can see that the areas I have that yellow my background color, it looks slightly different than the area that I didn't. So hopefully that'll give us some awesome depth. Um, hmm. So I'm kind of building up the surrounding areas first, which is a slightly different order, like I mentioned, than my usual. So we'll see how it turns out. Working on these smaller sizes really allows me to experiment more, which I like. And if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, my techniques, my subjects, my life as an artist, etc., let me know. Okay. I wonder if I'm more organized. I think I'm more organized painting it this way, but it might be too early to tell. While this is still wet, I'm gonna drop in some cool red. The vermilion red is it's almost like an orange color, so I'm dropping in some cool red to see how that changes it. Ooh. I did. Thanks for asking. I feel like that's all I've been doing, which is skiing. Um, but I don't know if it's the same where you guys are, wherever you are in the world, but it's been a very warm winter. It's like the temperature just so warm for some reason. So the snow condition has been very sad. 40 degrees Celsius. Holy cow, Trevor, that is hot. So hotter than usual summer for you? I'm wondering, because it's warm, very warm winter for me. Okay. Let's see. Add some cool red. Maybe some cool red here. Maybe a little too wet still. Hi, Kent. Not even 4 degrees Celsius here. Oh, you guys are extreme opposite weather's going on right now. But hey, at least it's not below 0 degrees Celsius. So it's always silver lining, I guess. How's your week been, Kent? I just explained to everyone today that I'm kind of painting this piece slightly different than how I usually would. I usually start with the focal point and go slowly work towards the not so focal point. But today I'm doing the opposite. But I have a plan. I have a plan. That's true, GM. Yeah, so how's your week been? Hope it's good. It is Wednesday, so you should know by now. Mm. Oh, that's interesting, Torch. Yeah. So yeah, I did mention that I usually the reason I want to do that today, Ken, and for anyone who's wondering why I'm going backwards, is because I want to see if you make the process more smoother. Because with watercolor, you're supposed to go from light to dark, right? But that principle, what was just taken literally. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, with watercolor, you want to go from light to dark, right? Which that approach is complete in contrast as to the focal point, because usually a focal point is more detailed, more saturated, it pops it at you more, right? So I noticed that when I used to do that, it was kind of there's always a little bit of tension in my process. I go back and forth between washes and thick colors, whatnot. So today I realized, hey, why don't I just go backwards? Because usually the background, the back layer is lighter, right? Let me just build up all the layers first and then go in with thicker, darker paint to do all the details. I might even do those in gouache today, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was the reasoning. Let me know what your thought is. So Ken said, I usually start with the heads, right? Because head is a focal point. Like as human beings, our eyes goes to the hand and the head first. So you want those to be the best point. And that's why you want to do them first. Although I don't consider composition often, right? And dark is impotent for the vocal point. More contrast. Right, right. So with watercolor, I guess I had to consider my composition. Otherwise, there are places I can't go. I just can't go back. Oh, okay. So all that talking, this is dry now. Maybe it's not a bad thing. Remember how I always complain that I'm too impatient to wait for things to dry. So now all that talking kind of uh impotent. I feel like that's some elite artist perspective. Well, I wouldn't call that elite. I don't know. It could turn out to be a complete disaster. Also very possible. But I also am a believer in you need to learn all the rules, follow all the rules until one day you know exactly how to break them. Then perhaps that's me today. Um, that's me today on this specific thing. So I'm just laying down my first, um, I'm just laying down this color first. Yeah. But what I said makes sense, right? You know, watercolor is supposed to go from light to dark, but then focal point is usually dark, and that's where you're supposed to start. So, and that's why. But yes, yes, you got me tongue-tied earlier. I was like, I don't know what to say to that. This little shadow here. I've been focusing on anatomy and streamlining the shapes lately. Oh, when you say streamlining the shapes, how do you mean by that? Okay, I'm gonna do this part. Maybe a little bit here in that gray color. Because I feel like my shapes are never streamlined. I'm not, but I guess that's kind of starting to become my style, quote unquote, just very organic, flowy. Could be a mess, depending on where you look at it. So I'm kind of trying to break rules. Awesome. Breaking rules is fun, isn't it? Especially when you have a better result. It's like when you are breaking rules and get caught, not so fun. But when you break rules and succeed, it's awesome. So I'm just kind of like get rid of these hard water lines. What are these called? Water lines. I didn't like how that's making my color feel. I'm also wondering if this way is gonna make me paint faster. I probably won't notice in my first painting, but if I like the process and do it again the second time, I bet there will be a bit of a difference. I bet. So confused. What was I trying to do here? Simplify body parts into less curves. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like with bodies, I guess you'll reach a point where you realize some shapes and lines are just probably not necessary, huh? They're like there for our body because, we need the structural support to stand up, etc. But maybe when it comes to drawing, it's not necessary. Mm. This one, I'm gonna water, I'm gonna glaze Sarah first. Introducing a new color, which is this teal color. Want it to blend into this orange. And keep in mind, all my colors right now are still very pale. Make this color. I think painting florals might be the most relaxing thing for me. I guess New Year's I want to do something relaxing. Hope you guys enjoy this as well. I suppose I should have mixed both colors earlier, which I didn't. So I'm kind of mixing it as I go, but I'm probably gonna just stick with these two colors, so maybe that's okay. Thank you, Trevor. Also, pastel is like my favorite color. Anything pastel I seem to enjoy. Still red. Let's start going in with a darker color now, I'm thinking. And I probably should start with a area that's already dry. Oh, but I know why. I want to do this the wet on wet to see how it goes. It's a sparking canvas. I used to be so scared of wet on wet techniques, but now I think that's my favorite. Because it has the most amount of impact, you know? Okay, so I have like the first really pale layer down. Now I'm gonna go in with a slightly, actually, let me test this. Slightly more saturated color layer now. Am I ready? Ooh, this is still wet here, so let's maybe do something here. I'm doing my new process. I think I gotta be pretty careful about warm and cool tone, probably, huh? Thinking out loud. As a cool tone will go on top as shadow, so I should probably stick with warm tones right now. Yes. Is this still wet? Okay. Like this. Like this. Let's do a water glaze here. Hair. How do you guys feel about using hair to make textures? Because I just noticed it actually creates pretty cool textures. But I also know that some of us hates hair. I like it. I don't mind it. I asked this question before we went on break. Like, I think I asked it in the beginning of December because I just can't wait, you know. But do you guys have any New Year's resolution? Is this something that you do, something you don't do? I know we talked about it a little bit last time. But yeah, let me know, you guys. Let's make this darker. I think this set of painting is more earthy toned, like I mentioned. Earthy pastels, I guess. Is that a thing? Gotta let this dry. Maybe this can get a little darker here. Anywhere else I want to get this a hit of this brighter color? No. Okay. So then I'll break them. No on New Year's resolution, that's right. I think that's a lot of reasons why. I think that's a perfectly good reason. To not have New Year's resolution. Okay. So, as you guys can see, I am starting to go into a more saturated colors now slowly. I did my super pale first wash, and now I'm going in with a darker color and then slowly building up the shapes now. I guess the downside of this process is that the paint does dry, so if I want to do a wet on wet, I had to re-wet the surface. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal, but just something I noticed, and I'm talking out loud, thinking out loud. So I glazed this area with water again. So I'm gonna drop in some of this darker. My secondary, not the darkest I'm going to use, but the second darkest, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Take that back. I don't know if it's the third or second. Oh, I know this is slightly darker than the one before. Okay, let's drop this in here. This area is okay. Have we entered the ugly phase yet? I think we're getting there. Okay. Shadow. Definitely painting very differently than I usually do today, though. It's good. Variety is good. Variety. I read that if you push yourself to the edge of your ability and then keep going, something amazing happens. Let's hope so. Now I have my coolest. Yeah, you like this new layering process? Maybe it's easier to follow. Otherwise, you see me so frantic going back and forth. Okay, so I have a very cool red now in my brush. I'm good at get into the shadows. Also, this going back and forth through cool and warm color, I think makes the painting way more interesting to look at. Ooh, oh, cool. Mm. So where the cool red and the warm red layers, it turns to like a third red color, which is kind of cool right now. Mm. It's over here. So I'm mixing a little bit of brown into my cool red now because I think I want to push these back even more. I should have glazed it first. Let's glaze this first. Should leave that part alone. Okay, so we have the middle part is definitely darker. I need to go even darker in some areas. This area is cooler. I think I need to darken that part. That's the lightest. These are the lightest areas. I think they're good. So far, I definitely feel like this way of my experimental process feels like it feels pretty organized. I'm following along. Okay. Also, I think I'm going a little bit faster than usual. Maybe because it's I'm less confused. Is it dry enough here? Not quite. I think I need to let it dry more. Let that dry a little bit more. Okay. I think this whole area needs a little bit more. Thank you, Trevor. I think it's progressing. Yeah. I'm gonna let this area dry completely and then go back for my more details. But yeah, it's actually going pretty good. Let me add some of the teal over here, maybe, so it doesn't seem so the whole thing feels more balanced. When you have a color, I try to incorporate them into other areas as much as without it being ridiculous, I guess. Yeah, we're definitely in the ugly phase now. So yay! Okay, I'm gonna let this area. I keep on saying that. I keep on seeing things I want to paint. 1 second, just this area. I feel like it's a little too light here. Okay, I'm gonna let this area completely dry and go back for my second layer. So let's move on to the bottom half of the flower. Excuse me. So this petal actually belongs to here. Oh well, because okay, so this petal will now be part of this flower? No. Like confusion. And there's some teal shadow to this area. Excuse me. Again, here I am laying down the more pale washes right now. Very confused about this area. I think this petal was supposed to be part of this flower, but I kind of made it part of this, so I guess we'll figure it out. So which way should I make this petal? This petal here, I think it was supposed to be part of this flower, but I kind of made it part of this. But I think that's okay. I don't know. Maybe we keep going and then the rest of the painting will inform me what to do about that area. Guess we're entering how to cover up mistakes territory. But we always say, part of the awesome thing about traditional art that it is truly full of mistakes and it's full of improvising and last minute changes. Okay, so I can't make it this part of this because I have the back of the stem coming out, so I'm gonna try to incorporate this color in here. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Didn't notice. Oh, that's good. I'm looking at it pretty closely. I'm like, I don't know what happened there. But maybe this has become a teal flower. Which is fine, no? Darker teal. Just gonna drop that in while it's still wet. I try really hard not to blend. I have to. With each painting, there's truly a new challenge every time. You would think that I always paint flowers and I always, if I'm painting the same subject, that it would be easier. I mean, it does get easier in some respect, but I still feel like each painting has its own challenges because it's a shape, the color story, whatever it may be. Oh, you know why I thought it was this painting? Okay. Right now. Okay. So this is just gonna come over here. Like it's reaching over, but I'm still incorporating this teal color into this petal. And I'm using that cool red for. I guess this is still pretty warm. It's cooler, but pretty warm still. Oh, it's dried already. Darn it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, this is cool. It bleeds it like that. I like that. Okay, let's let it be. I really should remind myself to paint from left to right because I'm right-handed. So I was checking if this area is dry. Whoa. That's way more brown than I thought. It's kind of cool though. Okay, I'm gonna go on top of that brown to see if this red will push it down. Do a little bit of it. Okay, that's cute. So I did the color on the outside, which is pretty brilliant, and then I went in at the bottom with a super watery load, and the water kind of pushed some of the paint backwards, or back to top, and it creates that gradient look. It's kind of cool. Let's see, so I have this flower here. Let's go over here. I'm gonna do all these background colors here first, and then go in here. I'm gonna actually glaze. Glaze the spot first, I think, with water. And then also, I guess if I paint it this way, I don't even need to, because I was gonna paint the other one at the same time, but I'm just working on this one right now, which is perfectly fine. I just noticed. Whoa. It goes too red. Maybe move some of that here. So this is probably my favorite part of the painting, the process, when I can just lay down these really watery colors and just kind of let it be. And oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard to not blend right now. This little feathery petal. Okay. Is that overly confident? Dab this pulled area out. Oh, okay, that's better. A little jar of teal. Next. Okay, I'm hoping the teal and the red will blend and make some interesting shapes. Uh, how do we look here? It's good. It's kind of is starting to look like these flowers is casting a crazy shadow and stylized one, obviously, because I don't think any shadow actually looks like this. Stylized shadows are fun. Actually, stylized everything is fun. Maybe it's anywhere else needs a little bit more teal, maybe up here. And it's gonna be teal. Okay. Maybe let's drop in some colors here. There you go. Make it a little more dramatic. I don't know. Did I make more dramatic? It's kind of dried up looking like nothing was happening. Okay, we'll let that be. I'm gonna paint this flower now. I'm gonna be careful this very wet area, but this I think I'm gonna make it a bit cooler than my other one. But we'll maybe probably start out with the same color, huh? Oh yay, I'm so glad I finally got it. It's a definite new experience sending a framed order. But thank you for the opportunity for letting me figure it out. I think I figured it out now. And for everyone who's watching, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, repost, whatever you are comfortable with. It will really help. And for anyone who is interested in my art, I am currently redoing my entire Etsy shop. I'm almost done with it. I'm hoping that once it's done, you'll have more options, more ways to own my art and to make your space as beautiful as you would like to be.
It's gonna go down between 2 and 2, 3. Let's do some kind of maintenance.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that is not fun. So I just got a notice from my husband that our internet service is gonna go down between 2 and 3. So I guess that means I have another 30 minutes with you guys, and then I have to be done with it. Why? Um, it's like service provider maintenance that Jersey survived the trip all the way to Australia. I know that makes me very happy. So my packaging was sturdy enough to survive that trip. But yes, okay, we'll paint 30 more minutes, and if I cut off abruptly, you know why. At least this time wasn't my fault. It wasn't my it wasn't my mess up. Okay, so I'll try to go a little bit faster so you can see as much of this as possible. Sorry to hear that. I know. But what can you do, right? It's still dry? Kind of. Mm. But I'll keep painting though if this, well, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but if the service does come back sooner, I might jump back on, but um, I won't hold my breath since things with service providers, you just never know. Similar situation a few weeks ago. Yeah, I just wish I got an earlier notice than 30 minutes before. But it is on Wednesday, so what can you do, right? Okay, let's get in the colors. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's keep going. Let's not stop. Say schedule maintenance that they already know they'll be out for an hour at least. But then, you know, next week when you guys come back, how far we have gone with this painting will be a total surprise. Which might be kind of cool to look, which will be kind of cool, I think. But to be fair, 30 minutes is a lot of time, so we might be Not gonna sweat it. Okay, so where am I? I'm gonna come back into this area and now warm up some of these petals. See, when I add like all these layers colors, it just start to look better instantly. Maybe not there. Make this color. So this color you see now, this brown, is a mixture of this teal and the red. So technically, I'm not introducing a new color, even though it is a new color. The canvas is slowly drying. Try to get a feel of the order of things. As you guys see, I'm doing a completely new process. So wet, dry. Hello, Leah. Oh, yeah, Leah Luck. Hello. Thank you so much and welcome. I see your name ends in AU. Are you from Australia by any chance? But thank you so much. I am working on a surreal floral painting. I explained at the very beginning that I'm kind of trying out a new process where I'm painting the peripheral, the lighter color first, and then slowly zooming in, honing into the more focal point. I usually do the opposite, but I just had this epiphany, shall we say, of trying this. So we'll see how it goes. Could be great, could be a complete disaster. I don't know yet. Okay, so definitely we have a warm color. This is a cooler color. Cooling it down. That's This area is still a little wet. Let's work on this here. Still so wet. I better let this bottom part dry and then move back to the top. Actually, before I do that, a little petalette here. Let's work on that. Little bud. My buds today has been progressing pretty good. Doesn't always happen, but today it's been okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And just within that time, this area dry. So let's keep refining. Now it's like a game to see how much I can get done before my internet cuts off. Time is a pretty fascinating thing though, because when you say 30 minutes is no time, I can't do this. And then you realize since I said that, it's only been 9 minutes. Time is so weird. Okay, so let's make this perfect. Okay, so we're wet, we're drier now. Drier. Okay, let's now get into the thicker part of the color. Oh, thank you, Trevor. You're so kind. I was like, this is definitely in the ugly girl face right now. Have no fear. Have no fear. It's gonna be all right. Let this part spread. This part darker. And this watercolor, I think I've always complained about this. It's never as dark as I think it is once it dries. And I'm too afraid to drop in like a super dark wash. As you know, and I think I also explained this before that I can always add more, but I can't go backwards once it's too much, once it has too much in it. So I guess I'd rather be safe than sorry. Maybe I'll do that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, my technique, or anything I haven't already explained, feel free to let me know in the chat. Okay. I'm gonna add a couple teal petals on this flower since I did that on the other side. Then do red on the other half. Brilliant. So what? Yep. It's better here. Still wet. Okay. Okay, I guess I need to move on from this flower. Let's go back to the other one. Can probably do a little bit more there now. Let's go back to this one. Definitely try to. I've been doing that. Okay, let's now see what is my darkest color right now. Okay. Let me dry, confirm. Yes. So instead of glazing and dropping paint, the paint spread, I think I'm just gonna do a dry, wet on dry, and then see if I need to blend as we see fit. Okay. Okay. Let's be brave. Just a tiny bit, okay. Tiny bit. Pretty much adding details along the way at the same time. Maybe I need to add a little bit blue here. Okay, it's 1:50. I might get like 10 more minutes with you guys. So silly. I might actually do end up adding some blue here. I can see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep painting. Instead of doing my normal outro, I'm just gonna keep painting. Because just in case it doesn't cut out at 2 o'clock. But if if it does get cut out and I don't get a chance to say goodbye, I want to do that right now, I guess. I appreciate you guys being here today. And I hope you enjoyed my new process, or at least the beginning of it. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow, like, whatever you see. And I'll definitely be back same time next week, hopefully without an internet issue. And Happy New Year to you guys. I hope 2026 is gonna be a banger of a year and you get everything you wish for. More to come in my Etsy shop. What else? What else do I need to update you before I abruptly gets cut off? Most likely. I think that's it. That's it. If you guys have any questions, um, feel free to leave either comment in the description or comment in the comment area, or DM me. Or if you want to ask in person for whatever reason, come back next week. And I think I will, well, I'm the party. I don't know if I'll get this painting, like this other painting that's on my right side done today. So at the very least, I'll be working on that next week, maybe with another one, side by side. Okay, now it's definitely coming together, huh? It looks way better in my camera screen now. Yes. Yes, 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 Trevor, thank you. Internet of Things. Have you guys ever thought about what is gonna happen if one day internet ceases to exist? Like our entire life, everything we've built and everything we've do will have to suddenly change. And that's crazy. It's crazy for me to imagine even. But you know, it could happen, you know? I always like to add the details. That's when the paintings start usually emerge. But yeah, it looks so much better now than before. Phew. That makes it a bit teal. Back to stale mail. Which I guess on my party is okay. It's just something you had to get used to at first, and then I'm sure you will get used to that speed again. Or how about this? One day suddenly we find ourselves without electricity. I wonder if that's a phobia, if it's like a real phobia. Because when I just said that, I'm like, oh no, it would be tragic. Hmm. Still good, still going. Now I'm gonna like hold my breath. Let's try something new here. So I glazed this petal with just clean water, and now I'm dropping in the paint. And it's pretty thick paint actually. Hey guys, it's 2 o'clock. I'm still here though, I think. I had a little bit blue here. I don't like it. Hmm. I think I'll do the same here. Like, love how this paint kind of went over this bit. Let's do some. To do this technique, I just had to make sure all the shapes I'm working on are far separated from each other. Meaning I can't do this and this at the same time. I had to do this, let that dry, and then do here. Which is why I left this one behind. That one unattended. Are you still with me? Okay. So, you know, this color palette kind of reminds me of like those Buddhist temple paintings that I actually grew up with, because my grandparents were devoted Buddhists. And in the temple, they would have all this lotus flowers that are in this like yellowed kind of color. I think because, you know, they have incense burning all day, that the color just becomes that way, I think. But don't quote me on that. I'm actually not sure. Yes. Well, you know, those service companies, they're never on time to fix things. So I guess this might be the same case. I'm glad we're still here. Petal. Any other teal I should do right now? Brighter. I'm checking my work through my camera lens. You know what? I need to let this dry first. I was gonna paint this petal here because it seems out of place. Ours canceled the internet outage before, maybe yours did too. Well, that will be amazing, Trevor. I hope so. um, I guess we'll see. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Are these bright enough? Are these brilliant enough? What color do I have here? Oh yeah, let's make this part. Maybe they're still on their lunch break, you know. They're taking a little bit longer for lunch. Yeah, I need to make that brighter. Feels a bit messy. I don't know why. Maybe when they say through 2 or 2 o'clock my time, it's actually like 5 o'clock. Which would be nice. Which would be kind of nice. Okay, I purposely went into the green part. Let's see if anything spreads up. Because I like how this is happening here. So I don't like how hard this line is. I blend it. Maybe I shouldn't blend. Maybe that's why. Okay, we try here. Not quite. Okay. Let me see let all that settle in. Let's see how I feel about it. It needs something. Let's work on this one first. Maybe it's a new shade of colors. So this is the center. Just gonna frame that out. And then let's make this part. Whoa. Hello, kitty. Meow. My cat's here saying hi. Meow. Ah. Oh, do you guys hear that? Oh, gets me every time. Meow. 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 What's up, baby? Love that here. And she left. Okay. I was gonna pick her up when I was done with that part. Cute, cute. This is on my wet on dry technique. Wet on dry, yes. Same thing as the upper flower. Needs like a warm. Okay, I mean we're still good. We're still good. Okay, let's paint this petal now. Let's make that super dark. I was resisting adding a blue color, but I think I'm going for it. Ready? Whoa. Can you guys see? This paint does it so well. The spreading. This is my Kansan Tanbei palette color. Yeah. Still alive. Yay. Got that in the middle here, actually. Ooh. I don't know what that was all about. My cat came and meowed at me and left. Does anybody know? Yeah, like that dark blue. Maybe that's what I needed. It's gonna be dark brown here. Also quite a bit dark brown. I guess without noting it, I moved on to my darkest color now. This is by no means the end of it, but I do think I might do this darkest in the end when everything's dry. Do the darkest part in gouache, which I don't usually do. Definitely haven't done anything like that recently. This orb is trying to grab that little petal. Should be green, should be blue, should be blue. I was looking at my old paintings, just to take stock of what I have done, and I do notice that these organic branches, I guess, is something that I do often, and they're starting to give my artwork a certain look. And I guess that's how you find your style, through these random happenings and random experimentations. Branch. I don't know what you're at here yet, but eventually here. Let's go down here. Yay. Okay, I like that, the addition of that navy blue color, so it looks good. So then maybe I will do that here. Cool. I feel like I'm much more organized today, just painting in this new way. But there is a saying that if you can do it again, then it's real, because it could just be this painting itself. So we'll see. I usually do these outlines last, but lately I noticed I've been doing them as I'm finishing it, or as I am finishing pieces, or as I'm finishing areas.